Yo, gnomies, it's Chit time with Mike and Lisa. Woo-hoo, from Lisa's Halls, everybody.
What's going on?
Yeah, just want to do a little bit of chit chat with y'all. Put up a new background. Get ready for Valentine's Day. Hello, everyone.
Background check.
Yes.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I got a hat on today because my hair is doing the wild thing, so sorry about that.
Cole Medina.
She looks beautiful as usual. She's just always got herself looking posed for the camera.
I'll tell you, you know why? I really try to fix myself up for when Mike comes home. Because my ex-mother-in-law, she's gone. She's passed away now. She said to me, I'll never forget this one. My first husband, when I first got married, she said, you never let your husband see you without your makeup on. You always look pretty for them, no matter what time of the day it is. And I'm like, kind of always stuck with me, you know? I mean, Mike's seen me without makeup. I'm not saying he's never has, but...
Right. She just
tries
to make herself look good, which is not hard for her, of course.
Please. Oh, please. He's putting it on thick. Get them waiters out, people.
Yeah, just saying. Lions round 2 coming up.
Whoop, whoop,
Go
whoop,
Lions.
Whoop, go Lions.
Let's beat the Bucks.
Come on, baby.
Any of you out there from Florida, we're going to beat them Buccaneers.
Yep. Buccaneer. That's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Buccaneer.
Boom. I get it now, yeah.
It was on my old show, Still Standing. I love that show. I watch it all the time.
Oh, yeah. That is a good show.
It is a very good show. It's like 22 years old, but...
Yeah, we watched a lot of Modern Family. We
love Modern Family. We were talking about that the other night. They did a really good job when they made this show. They like selected the correct people to be part of that.
Yeah, the cast was just...
phenomenal. And great. I told him, I said, I'm surprised that... we have not seen Phil Dunphy. I don't know what the actor's real name is in anything. I've not seen him in anything since then. And I'm like...
It's probably been in something we just have,
And then Pritchard, old man Pritchard, I can't think of his name in real life, but he was Al Bundy on Married with Children like 40 years ago.
Yeah, he said it.
He don't need to work anymore.
No, but it was a great show. Comment down below if you... know anything that who was it?
I can't think of his name. I can't think of these guys' name in real life. It's
if he's been in anything else, basically.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, comment, subscribe down below, all that good stuff.
Hit that bell and up there somewhere in the corner and let you know when we upload a video.
Mm-hmm. We love y'all. We just appreciate
thumbs up because it lets YouTube know and us know that you like us.
Yeah, we love you guys too. So. What's been going on this week? We had a birthday, but we're doing most of that coming up this weekend.
Yep.
Look forward to that. She had her little birthday gig, gave her a little prezi, that kind of thing. But
man, did he give it to me too.
What do you know about giving it to me?
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. It wasn't like to get your minds out the gutter.
I think it was a lot more high pitched than that myself. I don't know.
I got an Ulta card from the Hubs.
Yep. She likes her Ulta now.
Mm-hmm. Although I did get 2 pieces of, I had a little bit left over the gift card from my, my peoples. Mm-hmm. And, I bought some, Ulta branded foundation and it's not good. It's not good at all. It cakes up, it flakes, it's terrible.
Right. So she's going to try to go back to the Bare Minerals, which is more expensive, obviously, than the Ulta brand. But it works for her.
Right, and I can make one of those last almost 6 months.
Yeah, they just go and go, just like the Everready Bunny.
The best time to get them is at Christmas time. Mm-hmm. And they didn't do it this year, but they've done it for the last few years, where they double the jar, and they put it in a real pretty jar at Christmas time, and it's actually cheaper than what it is. And that's when you should be smart and get like at least a couple of them.
Right, but who's got money at Christmas time for themselves?
Hell no, we don't.
No. So... it's still cold out. Still, the side roads are not good, and neither are the main roads. But I think we got above freezing, so the salt that they put down is going to start working now. So the roads will start clearing a little bit, but still, like I heard on the radio tonight on my way home, still lots of slide offs. There's a slide off right on the road down from me here on my way. Somebody's probably driving like a maniac and slid off into the.
The thing of it is that I wish that they would come and they would plow the secondary, like our side streets.
Right.
Especially if they could do it during the day when the people are at work, because we have an uneven parking.
Right.
And it's a mess when the cars are on the road.
Right, and a lot of it's been um, like kind of melting slushy from people driving over and stuff. It needs to just be cleaned up.
Yep.
But we have great road crews here in Michigan. I got to hand it to them. I thank them. They do. It's not like the winters like we used to have 30 years ago.
Hell no.
I mean,
Goodness
the
gracious.
road crews do a great job of clearing those roads. That's why I don't think we notice it being as bad as it used to be.
Oh yeah, this snow is nothing in comparison to when I was growing up. I was telling Mike that my senior year I had every Monday off almost the entire year because and it was from like November till April.
Right. And my school never shut down. One day in my entire K through 12. One day.
I went to a rural school out in the middle of nowhere called Hespetucky. No, not. I'm just kidding. It's really not Hespetucky. It's Hesperia.
Yeah. And I was in Wyoming.
In a smaller school than me.
Yeah, real small school, but we had to walk to school. We didn't have buses, so it didn't matter what temperature it
had
was.
To walk up the hill in the snow.
Seriously.
And then come back home downhill in the snow. I'm just kidding. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, it was up on the way and it was down on the way back. It was only like.
Did you ever tell the story about you and your buddy in kindergarten? What you did?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll tell it again. I'm sure a lot of people have not heard it. If I did, basically in kindergarten, this kind of guy I was. Me and my buddy Greg, he lives with the street from me. We decided it was kindergarten. Of course, so we're going to school. Most kindergartners just love school and just and it's not that we hated school. We just thought it'd be cool to skip school. So in kindergarten, when you're only going a half a day, as it was back then, it was like 8 to 12, whatever the time frame was. I think that's what it was. But anyway, they had 2 sessions in the afternoon and the morning. We were in the morning session. So we started walking to school because, kindergartners don't need any parental supervision whatsoever. You just walk to school yourself to the 6 blocks.
Back then, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, everybody watched out for everybody, which will be evident in the story ahead, that everybody did know everybody and everything. So we were just, goofing around, which we thought was, it's got to be 4 hours by then. So we ended up we didn't have a watch or anything. We were like 5 years old or whatever. So we seen a gentleman on the street, one of the people in the neighborhood. But, hey, what time is it? And he's like, oh, let me look here. Oh, it's about 10 to 12. So we're like, oh, wow, okay, well, it's time to start heading home then. So we got home, and our parents kind of looked at us like, what? It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. The guy, ratted us out, had us go home. And our parents, I'm sure, probably, my parents ended up bringing us back to his house to let their parents know. But I'm sure they were getting a good laugh out of it. If I was a parent, I would have laughed, but they're like, oh boy, we got our work cut out ahead of us for these two.
We wouldn't laugh about it now, though. If that happened now, we'd be panicking.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think they got a good enough system that if something like that were to happen, if your kid's not there, they're calling and finding out why.
Yeah, back then they didn't know that crap. It was just, you went to school, you didn't go to school, kids did what they would. We went all over the place. As I was like 8, 9 years old, my brothers, we'd ride out to Lake Michigan, which was, 25, 40 miles away on our bikes. Just say, hey, Mom, we're going. She said, hey, here's a dime, just in case you got a call. See ya. Be back by dark. We go out to Lake Michigan, we go on the beach and all that stuff. We we ride our bicycles back. That's just the way times were back then. It was.
You wouldn't do that today. There's no way you could do that today.
You couldn't do it.
No, you couldn't do it. My worst 5-year-old story that I can think of is my parents, my grandma and my mom worked at my school, and my grandpa was my bus driver, and my dad worked for the paper mill.
Yeah.
So I had to have a babysitter because I was in the morning kindergarten. So I had to have a babysitter in the afternoon.
Okay.
So this babysitter lived off of M37. If you know where M37 is, it's the main thorough road that goes from Grand Rapids all the way up to, I think, Traverse City.
Wasn't quite as busy as it is now, but it's still the main thoroughfare.
Right. So she made, I will never forget this. I can't believe that I can remember this, but she made egg salad sandwiches.
Oh, yum.
And I love egg salad.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
She made it with mustard only.
You.
And I just sat there and I tried to eat this. It was disgusting. And I missed my mom and my grandma so much that I left her house. I walked out the door, left, had my stuff with me, and I'm walking down M37. M37 is a very busy road.
Yeah, it's two-lane highway, a local highway, not an expressway.
And I remember, because I knew how to get home, because I knew all I had to do was go out her driveway, walk down the road about a half a mile, and then walk down another road about 3 miles.
Yeah, kids are smart.
I got to, I think, the pine trees down there, and I think it was my grandfather that picked me up. But who does that? Yeah. How does a babysitter not know that you didn't leave?
Just thought you were out playing.
Well, I'll tell you what, my parents did not. I didn't go back there.
Right. And it's funny how you said, you get down by the pine trees. That's the way you did it back then. It's like there's a big rock here, turn right.
Seriously, that's how you knew that. Mean,
it wasn't like a big old street sign, just like, at the pine trees there, just past the house on the right with the two big trees in it. That's where you turn right to go to my house. I mean, that's the way it was.
And back then, the roads weren't named. They were named, or they were like Route 21 or Route 21 or whatever it was.
Right.
Different.
M37 was that one was the same, but yeah, there's.
But as the years gone by, my grandparents applied to have their street named after them, and so they got their street named Ford Street.
Right.
So, and it was fitting because they'd been there. That family's been there for 200 years. Been there years and years and years and years and years. So yeah, it worked.
It was very nice.
There's my long story.
Yeah. So a little bit more about us as what we want to do with these chit chats is just chit chat with you for a little bit, and so you can get to know us a little more, hear some of our stories, and we miss you guys.
Yep.
So there you go.
And so yeah, should we talk about the hunt? For a red bear.
You've heard her talk in the previous years. She's been on a hunt for these glass red bear.
Well, we didn't know if they were glass or plastic.
Okay.
And I had a long-time subby. I'll just call her Lisa. I won't give a last name.
Right.
Lisa has been with us for years and years, and she and I, if someone asks me a request, I try to fulfill it if I can.
Right.
So she wanted 4 of these jars, and the only thing I'm going to disappoint her in is I couldn't get her all red. She wanted all red, so I got her 2 pink and 2 red. So Lisa, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I hope it's still okay. Anyways,
right.
So I went to probably at least 12 stores.
Yeah, we have a lot of stores around here.
And I just could not find them anywhere. And I was getting so discouraged because I didn't want to disappoint her. I wanted to find these jars.
Right.
It's the thrill of the hunt.
She's been such a great supporter of this channel throughout the years.
So I went to the one that's by Mike's work this morning, and I wasn't even, I quit looking for them because I'm like, I'm not going to find these bears. It's getting too close to Valentine's. For some reason, the scars that they have hung up, they have on that plastic strip thing.
Oh, yeah.
Something out of the corner of my eye, way down on the bottom shelf, caught something that looked like glass and red. And I went, no way. So I pushed those out, and there they were.
Oh.
So this is what I found today.
Yeah. They'll be in a haul later.
That's the red bear, and there is the pink bear. Ooh. Aren't they darling? And they're glass.
Oh, wow.
And they're very nice.
Now, I was wondering.
Yes.
Now, I don't mean to interrupt, but they have like lids on it, kind of like mason jars. So can you actually can in these?
No. Oh. You'd have to be able to get the right lid.
Probably the colors would.
And I don't know if you get the lid. But the other thing I was going to tell you, if you think outside the box. Mm-hmm. You can get this bear for Christmas also because it's red and you can put like a thing on there or something around the neck, whatever. So think outside the box when you're doing these.
Yeah, a little green ribbon.
Yep. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I was so excited to find them. I was like, I almost want to do the bear dance.
Right.
And I'm just like, this is so silly. I can't believe I'm this giddy about it. But I was talking to managers. I was calling stores. I was like desperate.
You got a lot of connections.
I do. And I love all of my peoples that I talk to, especially Teresa from the Canal Street store. She's such a lovely woman. I love talking to her. And
yeah, Lisa's just so friendly and talking to people that it just works out.
And then I met a manager yesterday that took over a store that was just awful.
Right.
Awful, awful, awful. My
Store I
friend,
wouldn't even go into.
my
anymore.
friend Jennifer went in and took pictures because it was just. She said, "You got to see this," and I couldn't
Right.
believe it. Well, now this new manager, her name is Kelly, and I got to talking to her about these bears, and she was going through boxes trying to find them for me, and I said, yeah, I've been everywhere. I even went over to the one on 54th Street. She goes, that's my husband's store. I said, what? She goes, this is my store and that's his store. So it's a husband and wife kind of sort of team, these two stores that were kind of not doing very good.
Managing the DT stores and trying to make them good.
And they're doing a great job. So I don't know what her husband's name is. I just know Kelly's name, but yeah, those two are doing a good job too. So,
Right.
And the other thing I want to tell you guys is just remember that it's not the manager's fault or the staff's fault if
Not always. I mean, it can be. But
it can be, but
obviously,
not always. Sometimes it's just because they don't give them enough hours.
Yeah, they just get burned out and they don't like a lot of overtime and stuff. So,
Yeah.
that being said, baby, we've been chatting for a while now.
Oh, we have been, haven't we?
Yeah, we should probably let these folks go. Because we're going to do these chit chats probably every
Couple days, every few days.
2 to 4 days.
Yep.
We're trying to alternate some of these videos coming out so that we can give you more stories about us and things and our adventures to Dollar Tree and life and just everything else. So we appreciate you all very much.
We sure do. We sure do.
Again, like, comment, subscribe down below. You know the routine. We're not going to go through all that again.
Yep.
Remember, what was that? Some goat mail?
No, remember snail mail, because
mail.
everybody likes getting something good in mail besides a damn bill. I know I do.
Yes.
Do something good for yourself so you can do something good for somebody else. And above all else, what do we always say?
You always tell me to be good.
Be good. We love you.
Love you.
Bye.